Hello, in this video I will show you all the skips that you will need to know to do hardcore expeditions properly. Of course, different tanks will have different skips, but those that I will show you in the video are the most common skips while doing hardcore expeditions. But first I will show you the skip set, which you need to carry with you while doing hardcore expeditions, because it's just a must-have while doing HCEs. And the skip set looks like this. You need a spear. Tier 6 spear is enough. The Q spell doesn't actually matter. The W skill is pretty important because you need to get the second skill, which will give you move speed while skipping. And the E to dash to the mobs to skip them faster. Another item that you will need is a royal coal to reduce your energy cost to 0 for 15 seconds, and that's because of your boots, which you will need to your skip set too, because boots will grant you invisibility, but while channeling your boots, your energy will run out, so to don't run out of mana that fast, you will need your royal coal to just reduce all the energy cost to 0. Another important item is assassin jacket with the invisibility on it, because if your invisibility on boots will end, you will always have your invisibility on the jacket. Another important item is the mist color on your offhand, just for the cooldowns, to get your cooldowns faster after the skip. Another item which I recommend you to always have with you while skipping are invisibility potions, because if you will run out of invisibility on your boots and on your jacket, you will always have your potion if mobs would attack you. And the last item, which I would call a lifesaver, is an undead cape, because if you would run out of all of your invisibilities on your items and potions, like you wouldn't have your invis on shoes, on jacket and from potion, you will always be able to proc your invis on your cape if the mobs would still attack you. So this is the skip set I recommend you to have while doing all the HCE maps. Now I will show you the proper order of skills that you will need to use while skipping the mobs. So the first skill which you need to use on the beginning is W, then D for your boots, then E into the mobs, and the boots, F to just skip the mobs and go to your point where you need to be after skipping. If it wouldn't be enough and you will appear in the mobs, you can still use jacket to go into invis one more time, so the mobs won't attack you. And if the mobs would be still around you, you can use the potion to get to the point that you need to be after skip. So one more time: W, D, E, F. And that's all. That's pretty simple. The first skip, the map is called In the Raven's Claws, and by doing these skips, it's very important to not use your E into these mobs that I'm running through now, because if you will use your E into these mobs, you will kill all your party, so don't do that. Another skip from In the Ravenclaws. This skip is pretty easy because there's only like 3 mobs to skip, so you can just use your coal and your boots, or you can just jump into them with your E and then use your jacket instead, and it'll be fine too. Another map, Eternal Battle. This skip is pretty easy. Just use your W, E, D and F, and that's all. the second and the third skip on the map Eternal Battle. Here you just skip these mobs normally by the usual combo that you are using as always. And now, as you can see, you can stop there with the rest of your party, and someone can use the Royal Jacket to get your cooldowns faster, because you will need to use your boots one more time to skip to the boss. Another skip on fishy business. Be careful on those bombs that can hit you from the air. As you can see here, I went through some mob, so he started to attack me. I need to use potion to go into the invis, so he won't attack me more. And this skip is pretty easy. Just the usual combo. Usually the tank want to skip to this place where I am, to the start of the bridge, but while I was playing with my tank, he wanted to skip to this place. Another skip on the map Fishy Business. Here the one more thing is important. After the skipping you need to stay in this corner so the boss won't attack you, and you will be able to skip properly. Another map, the Fistful of Silver. This skip is usual. You are using here the combo as always, W, E, D, F, and you're skipping to this point where the rest of your party is. Now the map Lumber Lunacy. This skip can be difficult on the beginning to some of the players because you need to skip the boss only with your E, or just run near him without using E. So I recommend you to just use the W. You can use E, but you don't have to. And here, when you will be near to this map, you just need to use your Assassin Jacket, so he won't attack you. Now you need to wait to have a clear path to get to the checkpoint, and while you will get to the checkpoint, you just need to skip as always to the boss. On the end of this skip, you can attack those rats, so you will kill them faster without waiting for your cooldowns after skipping the skip set. Here this skip set is a little bit long, so I think using only your boots won't be enough. So I will show you what I mean. Use as always W, D, E and your boots. And at the end of this skip, there's a mob that can attack you. So if he will be near you, just use your jacket and he will be safe. This skip is very short. I had to use an invis spot here because I didn't have Shoes of Tenacity, but if you have Shoes of Tenacity, just use your invis on your shoes.